Hey, 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 happy Thursday. It's about approximately 2:30 and kids are out, so they're coming home. And I've been kind of like regaining on my sleep, I guess. Like extra regaining on my sleep. Anyways, everything's been good, thank God. Um, it's just, it's just me, like, sleeping. And if it's not sleeping, I'm freaking yawning. But I'm here. It says, always stay humble and kind. Always stay humble and kind. Yeah, that's what a lot of people need to do. Stay humble and kind to each other, because with all this stuff going on, well, it's calmed down a lot, but again, a lot of people are just out there running running a what was that? What's the word I want to use? Running up to no good. Anyways, I had to put something in there before people look at me like, what? Anyways, everybody really needs to be careful who they're talking to and everything, because a lot of times, nowadays all you hear is someone died, a lot of hate and love crime, a lot of hate crime coming out. I mean, everybody needs to get straight with the Lord, because the Lord is coming and taking people that He wants for his battlefield. And you guys are not getting it. Either you're gonna join Him and be His other mouthpiece, or you're gonna end up going to somewhere where you don't want to go to. Because I sure the hell don't want to go there at all. You know, I notice when I sleep, I don't feel anything. I feel like so at peace. I feel good, and I sleep good. And sometimes I want to sleep even more. And I have beautiful dreams when I go to sleep, but I don't feel nothing. That's what I want to do when I pass on. I don't want to feel nothing. I just want to sleep. I want to sleep and stay asleep. And then up there where God takes me, I want to be able to run, to breathe, to have a lot of friends, to meet a lot of people that I'd never met on earth. And I just give it to God every day, because we don't give it to God. What are we doing? What are we doing to ourselves, to our loved ones? You have kids, you want to be there and try to tell them the best things, the beautiful things. That way they won't have to want to do anything bad to themselves. Right now there's a lot of depression, a lot of anxiety. And the reason I say it, because I'm one of them. I have anxiety and I'm depressed. Depression, because I want the best for my kids. I don't want to ever lose my kids, or I want to be able, and the word says, parents, we're here to see our kids grow. We're here to try to give them what we know about Jesus, and for them to look for a church, for them to build their own temple with their family, and teach them well. And we're here to see our kids bury their parents. We're not here to see parents bury their children. Do you get what I'm trying to say? And I hope I never have to bury any of my kids. I hope that when God takes me, my kids are still around and doing good and teaching their kids what they can. I'm not saying that one kid is not gonna grow up to do whatever he wants, because there's gonna be one from all the Mohicans that is gonna be pretty bad, and that's the one we have to give more communication, more talk, more advice, more look at, even though they might hate us, because I'm saying, because my son, my little one, my little Mohican, RJ, he's he's like that. He has so much anger in him, and it's not anger that he built. Maybe he's seen too many things, and he suffered a lot, And what I mean suffer a lot is that, you know, um, his father is very abusive. His father is very abusive. His father is very uh, controlling, very manipulator. He's a manipulator, and my son is has he sees that, he sees that his dad, he's seen all that. He's seen the good side of him, and he's seen the bad side of him. So we just pray, and my son prays that he never gets to see his father, because his father's done too much, and then he blames it on the woman. He blames it on the partner. He's never done anything wrong. He's the greatest man ever that never did nothing wrong. That's how he wants everybody to see him. And it's not that way. It's not that way. I mean, I hate to say it, but he's not a guy that you could say, oh, he's not a bad person. He's good. He's legit. No. He's done his thing, and he knows. And he's exactly like a narcissistic. I've been studying narcissistic ever since I left this dude. And nobody can say he's not narcissistic or what. Because if he isn't, he knows how to play it good. I would say, dang. Besides, knows how to play the system. Damn. Right now, his father is just a handful that, he might be handsome, he might be, but his heart is as dark could be, as a color black. That's how how bad his heart is, like black. He is. He said he could have a good people could look at him and say, God, he's always with the God this, God that, God is forgiving me, God is working with me, I'm a working process. You'd be surprised. Be surprised when you meet this guy. I call it like it is. I was into a big old car accident. I lost a lot of my memory. I don't remember a lot of things. I cannot do what I used to do in the past. My numbers are pretty bad. I forget all the time. I forget what I'm doing. I sometimes leave the stove on, all that stuff. And I'm just like, but my heart is not black. I know what I'm doing. And the one thing I hate to do is hurt people. I'm going to be honest with them as much as I can. Now, this guy, my son's dad, always thought I had houses, and I had a house. I lived in my house, and I was paying for I helped out my mom and dad. And if I said that was my house, that was my house. He thought I owned the house. He thought I owned all kinds of stuff. So he said I lied to him, and I didn't know nothing. Do you know how that's bad? Because that's what was he interested in? What I had? He was interested in what I had because as him loving me, never did. Because a man, a man or a woman doesn't have a right to be putting hands on their on their other half. He did. He put his hands on me from left to right. You know, sad. Um, I could do is just pray for his soul, and I could pray, and I pray for Claude for his wife because his wife doesn't know what she got herself into. He might be doing a lot of things for her, like he might be dealing with getting money for somebody and so and so, but he does it in a bad way. He does it, and I just feel sorry for her because she already knows what it feels to get your ass kicked, by him, by the person that you claim that you love, and when I stopped realizing that I didn't love him and I didn't want nothing to do with him was the day that I put my hands on him. I would have wished I could have done way more than just putting my hands on him. I would just love to, how he's always trying to sue the county or trying to sue insurance because someone hit him and he messed up his back and he has surgery because that's what happened to him the first time. And I'm pretty sure he's trying to do that again. And he really needs to not know how to walk and be on a wheelchair the way he always made everybody look at him like he was really disabled. He needs to get on a wheelchair and really not get up so he could know what is it to love. Well, like my grandma says, que esté en silla de ruedas para que sepa cómo amar a Dios. And that's what he needs. He needs to really, whatever he's done to the system, whatever he's done, whatever lies, he needs to come back to him and get him. Because that might be the only way to try to stop his crap, or he's going to do a coward that he is. He might end up taking his own life, basically, if he can't cope with it, or he can't. Because what his ex needs to know is don't let yourself. Don't let yourself, because you know what? You let yourself, he knows what he's going to do.